来。The fuck?
It's all about power and control. You don't know how to wield power and control. And while you want to be champion, Seth Rollins has to be champion. Seth freaking Rollins hereby challenges you for the World Heavyweight Championship. You pick the time, you pick the place. Anytime, any place, for the World Heavyweight Championship against Seth freaking Rollins this Saturday night. Paul Heyman manipulated Jey Uso into taking this match tonight. Jey Uso has never defeated Seth Rollins in a one-on-one match. Clear out how much pressure's on Uso tonight in his first title defense after shocking the world at WrestleMania. Breaker trying to get involved. Breaker kicked off. The officials never saw what happened. And a kick out by Jey. Sami Zayn. They thought he was coming for the entrance by his sin. They ambushed him. Breaker driven into the post. And Uso met him with a super kick and a spear. And Rollins somehow kicked out. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, and a spear by Breaker. And Breaker with a spear. Heyman had the official distracted. Stopped by Rollins. And because of all these damn shenanigans, Seth Rollins is going to win the damn World Heavyweight title. Maybe not, Cole. CM Punk is back. Tonight after WrestleMania, this group took out Punk and Reigns. CM Punk just cost Rollins the world title. And now it's going to be hell to pay. And Rollins and Breaker scattering. Punk is back. Sammy is angry. Uso still the champion.
Yeah.
The second sitting Saint is here. For the first time since WrestleMania, we'll hear from CM Punk.
Poke.
Is it great to be alive on a Monday night in Louisville, Kentucky, or what? I am pissed off, but I am a fortunate man because I can claim this place to being home. Now the dust has settled from WrestleMania, and I've waited a few weeks, and I've nursed a few injuries and a lot of hurt feelings, but I can't shake being pissed off. I got a lot of enemies. In fact, it's really real easy for me to list who I'm not pissed off at right now. But number one with a bullet, number one with a big, fat bullet, the person that I'm most pissed off at right now is me. Yeah, I'm mad at myself. Because we've been here before. This isn't the first time Paul Heyman stabbed CM Punk in the back. Stab me in the back once, shame on you. Stab me in the back twice, shame on me. But that's on me, okay? I like to trust my friends. Paul Heyman, almost 12 years ago, smashed a ladder into my head and gave me 13 staples in my forehead. And we moved past that. At least I thought we did. We've grown and matured as human beings. At least I did. And apologies to Jey Uso, who when I came back to this company, warned me about Paul Heyman. But Paul is Paul. He's who he has always been. He's a fat little snake. So yeah, while I'm pissed at him, I'm more mad at myself. And yeah, I'm mad at that little Timu CM Punk Seth Rollins. I'm gonna get my hands on all of them. What confuses me, Louisville, Kentucky, is that we know how this ends. We've been here before. We've been down this road, all on this journey together. Paul Heyman, you know how this ends. And I can't wait to get my hands around your fat little neck and squeeze you until your eyeballs pop. Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. Good. Where are you at? Where are you at, Penguin? Come on. Yeah. Oh, look at it. You want to march with some purpose? Come into this ring right now and explain to me exactly why you did what you did. And wise man, understand that whatever words you choose, they will be your last. Come on. figure it out. I can't seem to fix. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. I get it. He loves to play the victim. He loves to come out here and cry me a river. He loves poor CM Punk, right? Poor CM Punk. You so desperately want to be a victim, Punk. You so desperately want to die a martyr. Well, I believe that can be arranged. I hope you have prepared your last words.
Rollins sending Breakker to the ring for a confrontation.
All day, little doggy, you're gonna bite.
And Punk now wasting no time going after Breakker with the microphone. And Punk and Breakker now. And the fight is on. Breakker has become the powerhouse for Rollins and company. Seth just looks on as Breakker now begins to annihilate CM Punk. Rollins warned Punk. But Punk's gonna fight back.
Yeah.
Rollins, and now CM Punk, ever the rebel, taking it to set tonight at Braun Breaker, though, as the numbers game catches up to Punk. There's animosity between Punk and Rollins, years in the making. Meanwhile, Sami Zayn.
Yeah.
So back up for Punk. Zayn has been roped up by this group as well. And Breaker, look at the power that just tosses Sami across the ring. And the fight now between Rollins and Punk continues. 2-on-1 situation again. Breakker punishing Punk. Rollins asking Heyman to handle a steel chair. They're about to assassinate Punk in the middle of the ring. And the world
Yeah.
main event, Jey Uso, payback for last week. And Breakker back into the fray. And Rollins livid, angry. Zayn with a chair. Punk with a chair. Rollins and company scrambling. Let's go. And you can seemingly ask the question, has Seth Rollins bit off a bit more than he can chew? This new trio, Rollins, Breakker, and Heyman, suddenly have some major issues and obstacles as the resistance is building. However, you have to wonder if the architect has more for his game plan. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we want to take you back to Backlash this past Saturday night. Penta versus Dominic Mysterio for the Intercontinental Championship. Judgment Day tried to get involved. They got ejected. But then, from out of nowhere, El Grande Americano, with a metal plate behind his mask, took out Penta and allowed Dirty Dominic to retain the Intercontinental title. And now Penta wants a payback.
Penta.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
elimination before interference by the Judgment Day, and then this past Saturday, a Grande Americano. A lot to this story because Penta takes on Gable. It's next. The General Entertainment Authority, in cooperation with WWE, has announced the Night of Champions will be held in Kingdom Arena in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia on Saturday, June 28th. Friday Night SmackDown will emanate from Kingdom Arena the night before on Friday. This marks the first time SmackDown will be held in Saudi Arabia's capital. General ticket sale information and further event updates will be available in the weeks to come. We're back live on Monday Night Raw on Netflix. Gable and Penta set to go one-on-one, and Penta chopping at the bit to get some revenge here tonight on Michael Cole. Supposed to be joined by Pat McAfee. He's expected at some point, of course, after that vicious, well, ask and I shall receive. My partner's here.
Uh-oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Well, better late than ever. Pat McAfee returning to Monday Night Raw after an absolutely valiant battle against Gunther this past Saturday at Backlash. Welcome, partner. See ya. Great ovation by capacity crowd here in Louisville tonight. Chad Gable's a bit upset, but welcome back, Pat.
Hey, it's an honor to be here. I just got done with WWE Medical. They cleared me to be back in the medical bowl. Or in the WWE bowl, I apologize. They asked me a lot of questions on how I felt. I said I got my ass beat this weekend in a fight with the ring general. And they cleared me to get started, so I'm sorry I'm a little bit late, but what a perfect time to arrive.
Well, I'm glad you're here. I'm sure the audience didn't appreciate me doing the first 20 minutes of the show by myself, but nonetheless, welcome aboard. It's Penta and Gable here tonight. We'll talk plenty about the Gunther situation a bit later on in the show, but let's talk about this here. It's interesting that Gable is standing up for El Grande Americano tonight. It was challenged by Penta after he cost Penta the Intercontinental title on Saturday. Apparently, El Grande is on a tour of Mexico, which I find is weird since he's also Chad Gable and Chad's here tonight.
No, Chad Gable is clearly not El Grande Americano. How would he be able to be here and on a tour in Mexico at the same time? Michael Cole, use that brain of yours. Chad Gable said he'll step up for this, obviously, because he wants to fight Penta.
Well, also, remember, Chad has had major issues over the past year with trying to knock off luchadors. Cover, hook to the leg now on Penta, and a kick out. So, can Gable win tonight?
I don't think Louisville wants Chad Gable to win. I think they want Penta to pick up the deal, obviously. Chad Gable is going to have to do a lot, but that's what he wants searching for. A way to beat luchador.
Well, the problem
That's why he has so much respect for El Grande Americano.
Well, the problem when Gable is playing Clark Kent as opposed to the Superman El Grande is he doesn't have a mask to hide that steel plate in, so it doesn't give him an advantage in a matchup against another luchador.
Yeah, obviously we're talking about two different people still at this time.
And look at this now, back suplex.
That's Chad Gable.
Gable, cover on Penta, hook to the leg, and a kick out at 2.
El Grande Americano, a different unit, but probably proud of what Chad Gable is doing right now to Penta.
It's interesting that neither of these men have held a singles championship in WWE. Although El Grande Americano is the brand new speed champion.
El Grande Americano, speed is a good way to describe his ascendance to the top seemingly. El Grande Americano is a superstar. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Currently on a world tour, a tour of Mexico. And Chad Gable's in here trying to earn his way to the top as well. Penta, very recent.
Oh, look at Gable trying to take the mask off Penta. You think that Gable would learn after all the studying he's been doing, and he wears a mask as well, that
He is Chad Gable, not El Grande Americano. Enough of this. Chad Gable is very disrespectful right now to the luchador community.
well, he is, as he's tries to rip the mask off Penta, and Penta able to fight back. The tradition, the legacy of the mask means so much to the luchadors. The high flyer with an arm drag to Gable. Gable misses wildly. Nice run by Penta, and sends Gable outside the ring.
This is the Penta experience that you dream about whenever you buy a ticket for a WWE event.
I like that Penta experience.
Cero, miedo, zero, zero.
Launches himself up over the top, and Gable Didn't need any metal that time. Over 11,000 here tonight in Louisville. Very vocal crowd. Penta and Gable one-on-one here tonight. And Penta has been in trouble really from the beginning of this matchup.
Yeah, Chad Gable's been in full control, and Penta's going to have to get something. They're rolling just like, oh! Chad Gable went for another headbutt. Penta met him with a super kick. That is exactly what Penta needed.
And Ivy Nile realizing now that Chad's in trouble. And Penta trying to fight through the pain. Gable trying to drag himself back to his feet. Penta with a big kick, and you heard that one.
They're trying to find a second wind. He certainly can do that.
Look at the athleticism right from the midsection of Gable. Covered by Penta. And an air fall.
There's things that Penta can do that nobody else on earth can. It's captivating. It's physical. It's impressive.
Amazing how quickly he's adapted to the WWE. His comfort level is really good, and that Gable from behind. Penta off the second rope. Caught by Gable with that waist lock. And Gable turns it into a suplex. Bridge, shoulders down, kick it two.
So impressive what Chad Gable was just able to accomplish. Obviously, he catches Penta out of the sky like he was a football.
Yeah, we say it a lot, but pound for pound, one of the strongest men on the roster.
And the German suplex with the backbridge laying on the top of his head. Unbelievable.
Now Gable heading up to the top rope.
Penta!
And Penta, oh goodness! Caught him with a code breaker coming off the top rope. Covered by Penta now. And Gable kicks it too. What a move!
What a reversal here. Chad Gable trying to get the headbutt yet again. Penta, code breaker from the sky. What a fight here.
Yeah, what an incredible matchup between two of the top superstars today. Penta trying to fire up yet again. Blames Gable / El Grande Americano for costing him the Intercontinental Championship.
Chad Gable and Grande Americano, two different people.
And another chop.
Behind the Chad Gable's chest. Penta.
Slipped on the bottom rope and still able to get his balance. Looking to deliver a backstabber here, but Gable's hanging on. Gable able to shove Penta away. Gable quickly now up to the top rope. Chad, moonsault, caught him for the win. Hooks the leg. Kick out by Penta. But Gable quickly turns it into an ankle lock. And Penta sends him across the ring.
Oh, so it was one slip from Penta and Chad Gable almost ended him.
Off the super kick for Penta. Near fall.
And Penta slipped on the bottom rope and Chad Gable capitalized. I don't know how Penta was able to kick out, let alone reverse this entire thing with a super kick. Chad Gable with a picture-perfect moonsault. Floating through the sky with complete control. Penta somehow kicks out and then delivers a super kick that sent Chad Gable to the other side of Kentucky.
Yeah, but Penta is about to make Gable pay. He's going for the sacrifice. Gable able to pick the ankle and drag Penta back to the middle of the ring. And you got to wonder, Penta looks like he may tap there. Trying to drag himself to the rope to force a break.
And he has tapped to this move.
Right. Uh-oh, pressure's on. Penta trying to somehow get out of this predicament.
In with a ring.
Able to do that. Turns into a pinning combination. And a kick out at two.
Inside cradle, Chad Gable.
Almost had him. Down goes Penta again.
There's a double chop to the throat. Whenever all else fails, says Chad Gable.
Yeah, Gable's so resilient and quick.
And spiteful. I mean, there's a lot of things about him that make you believe he's impossible to beat. But many have somehow.
Heading up to the top rope now. Penta trying to fight back. Body shots to Gable.
It's the high rent district.
Oh, mouthing off. Not sure that was right.
Zero fear from Penta. Lands on his feet. Are you kidding me?
Mexican Destroyer drops Gable on his head.
Yeah.
dribble his head into the middle of his ring like he was George Kittle spiking a football.
Tell me about this.
From the top row, the Mexican destroyer. And that thing planted Chad Gable into the soil. Penta with a massive win here on Monday Night Raw.
Well, we've learned two things tonight. Number one, Chad Gable still has major issues trying to beat luchadors. Number two, Chad Gable should stay under the mask as El Grande Americano because El Grande actually wins.
I don't think we learned that El Grande and Chad Gable, two different people. Chad Gable takes the L tonight to Penta. Shout out Santa Maria.
Tonight, the Prodigy and the Beautiful Madness take on the Genius of the Sky and Rhea Ripley. And I think we've made it very, very clear that this division isn't safe anymore.
奴らが強いのは知ってるけど、うちらは腹が減ってんだよ。は？順番待ちするためにここに来たんじゃない。全てを乗っ取るためだよ。
And that means going after the two women at the very top. Io? Rhea? You don't give a damn about your history because we're here to make our own. You are all looking directly at the future of this industry.
And the future starts tonight.
Two of the hottest up-and-coming stars in this business. Roxanne Perez and Julia will take on the current women's world champ, the former world champ, Io Sky and Rhea Ripley. Main event tag action live tonight on Netflix. Two-day combo tickets for SummerSlam at MetLife Stadium, JETS, Jets, in East Rutherford, New Jersey on Saturday, August 2nd and Sunday, August 3rd are on sale now via Ticketmaster. Well, we are in Louisville, Kentucky, the home to the Louisville Slugger Museum and Factory. It was a great morning today for a number of WWE superstars, including our own Kofi Kingston. And he was on hand today to present the folks there with a custom-made WWE Louisville Slugger Museum belt. It is home to the world's largest baseball bat, Louisville Slugger. Been making bats since 1884. Some of the greatest ball players of all time have used these bats.
Hell yeah, Louisville Slugger.
We can hang out. I mean, get some beer or something.
Alright, what
Use
do you
your
got?
credit card. I'll pay you.
Alright.
Dom, let's tell her she misses me as much as I miss her.
Yeah, she misses me. And her movie's going great. Only thing was, she said good morning, but it's nighttime here.
Dom, this can't be the first time you've heard that time zone. Come on, please.
I don't really care, but hey Finn, can I talk to you for a sec? Of course, this is not a dumb one. So at Backlash, you hesitated a little bit with the chair, and it almost cost me the match. If it wasn't for Grande, you know.
Whoa, easy, partner. You're starting to sound all paranoid, like Damien and Rhea. Remember what they were like when they were champions? All right, look, it didn't go smooth, but everything worked out, and you're still the champion. And besides, tonight, I'm gonna take care of AJ Styles for you.
I know you are.
All right? I'm gonna go get ready.
Thank you.
Talk to you later.
Got you.
Dom, we gotta show you this, okay?
Pay attention.
This is the sun, this is Earth, we're here, and this is them. Okay? 13-hour difference. See?
Let's live.
Happy they're doing that. That was a good demonstration, I'd say.
Glad you're back. It's great to be here, man. You're a little nervous maybe because we're about to show the world what happened to you this past Saturday, a valiant effort against Gunther at Backlash. Pat McAfee steps into the ring to face the ring general, Gunther. I am going to be very biased tonight in the call of this match. I want Pat McAfee to put Gunther in his place for what he did to me and him a number of weeks ago.
well-deserved ovation here tonight in Louisville for Pat McAfee.
Yeah, this is pretty cool.
And I again want to say thank you for what you did for me and for all of us commentators. But how you feeling?
Obviously, for what you just saw, and for what you saw, the WWE. Thank you.
Come on, stand up.
Thank you, man. Thank you all so much. Thank you. Very cool. I wish I had one of those Louisville sluggers that they make around here to help me out. That's what it felt like, kind of hit me in the chest there. So everything you saw, my family saw, all my friends saw, the WWE medical saw, and they want to get their hands on me today to see how I was feeling before they let me back out here. And they asked me how I was doing. I said everything's sore. Okay, my back's sore, my shoulders sore, my knees are sore, my head's sore, my mind's sore. I got bruises on me still, on my collarbone. I'm bruised up. He hit me so hard in the chest that he popped a blood vessel in my damn eye, Cole. Dudes are beat the hell out of me, but I think I gave him some back. And I obviously have massive respect for everybody that steps foot into that ring. I have a lot of respect for Gunther, even more so now, and I think he has a little bit for us as well, as he showed afterwards. So I appreciated the opportunity, and Gunther's a bad man, Cole, and it was an honor to be there.
Pat, thank you again, and why don't we do what we do?
Hell yeah.
Commentate.
Hell yeah,
One of
brother.
the best athletes on the planet today, including one of the greatest tag teams of all time, whether you like their attitude or not.
The new day.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the World Tag Team Champions, Xavier Woods, Kofi Kingston, the New Day.
Well, I found out earlier today that the tag champs were once again going to grace us with their presence here at commentary tonight. Because coming up next, the War Raiders take on American Made. This match is presented by Total Wireless. WWE is coming to Yingling Center in Tampa, Florida this May for Saturday night's main event. That is a week from Saturday. The WWE Battleground on the 25th, Monday Night Raw, 2 weeks from tonight on the 26th, and NXT on the 27th. Individual event tickets on sale now via Ticketmaster. Well, ladies and gentlemen, based upon what happened earlier tonight, this tag team match has been made official for Saturday night's main event on NBC a week from Saturday. Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker will team up against CM Punk and Sami Zayn at Saturday night's main event.
So, Saturday night's main event. Me and you. You good? We're gonna do this?
I'm good, but I'm not. You know, I'm having a hard time trusting anybody right now.
All right. Fair enough. I can understand that because I had a hard time trusting you when you teamed with us at War Games. But I did, and you know what? That worked out pretty well for us.
Yeah.
Look, man, I'm not stupid. I know you like to do things your way. You got your goals, you got your ambitions. I'm not that different.
I like to do things.
Yeah, I like to do things my way. I have my trust me, I have my ambitions. But the truth is, neither of us gonna get anything done. Not with those guys standing in the way.
You're not lying.
We'll work together. Saturday night's main event. We take him out.
On NBC, Saturday night's main event. Meanwhile, the War Raiders and American Made, the Creed brothers, set to go in tag team action tonight. Perhaps the winner of this match could earn a future tag team title opportunity against our guests on commentary, Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods of the New Day. However, it appears to me that the New Day has been trying to duck and trying to run away. Here's the cover from the War Raiders.
Is that true?
No, trying to duck them. We beat them at WrestleMania. Oh, wait a minute. You beat them at WrestleMania by cheating. Let's get that out there. Cheating. Tag.
You're not just trying to cheat. They told us 48 hours ago.
No, I wasn't
You
cheating.
gotta help your friend win.
He was out winning. He was out
You gotta
winning.
cheat in his match against Gunther.
What do you want me to do? I got pulled into the ring physically.
And you cheated.
You're a biased commentator. You're a biased interpretator of the match. How dare you, Michael?
We're talking about you guys right now,
That's
please.
disgusting, bro. Yeah, we always are. Well, let's get back to the action. Because the War Raiders, who the New Day are running scared of, are dominating the Creed brothers right now. Eric dumping a Ivar on top of a Brutus. And by the way, you guys have been trying to say there's issues between the War Raiders for weeks. They look pretty great together tonight. I saw them hanging out together all day today.
The match isn't over yet. You just have to see.
Tag.
You just notice things that a lot of people don't notice. You see little cracks, some cracks in this foundation.
Oh my God! There's a crack in the foundation right there.
That's why we want to give them an opportunity. You understand that?
I realize it.
That's why we want to give them an opportunity.
I realize the Creed brothers are multi-time NCAA collegiate wrestling champions, correct? Former NXT. So you say it would be easier to beat them than the War Raiders? I didn't say that.
Instead, we want the best competition. Look at these guys. Look what they're doing to the War Raiders right now.
The War Raiders, former NXT tag champions, former WWE tag team champions. They've held tag team gold around the world on pretty much every continent. But we beat them. So we want to make sure we are creating opportunities for this younger generation.
Way to look out. You see that? That's all we're trying to do. That's all we're trying to do.
So this isn't because you guys don't want to wrestle anybody. It's because you want other people to wrestle more to earn their stripes. We want you to see who the best is.
Just like we did.
Not earn it. Look at that. The D1 wrestling ability coming into play there. A double team by the Creed brothers.
That's all these guys need is a chance, man. That's what we're trying to do, provide them with an opportunity. If that's so bad,
I do have to admit I like your outfit. I could never pull it off. You know, unbuttoned shirt thing. Well, you should never have your shirt unbuttoned, regardless of where you are.
Fresh Air Force is here on you, Xavier Woods, and then you have Kelly Crocs. What's going on?
These are Bravers Studios. You wouldn't know anything about this. I can't even talk sneakers with you because it's so far above.
Looks like a big
Those aren't
football.
sneakers, I don't think. I don't think those are
Come on, man.
Big football. A foot you can never feel like.
Or the Hulk. You being a punter. Oh, hold on, man.
Deep shot.
What are they saying?
Commentary.
You're out here just trying to promote the match.
And look, now Julius slapped into Brutus, and wait a minute, nobody there. Oh, look at that. For Eric to tag. If his partner was really his partner, he'd be there for him to tag. He was knocked off the apron with a cheap shot.
The foundation.
You guys are supposed to be commentators.
See that?
And we're uh-oh, look out. Eric gets right into a right hand. Because his partner was not there for him, so he's now in the mud.
Might have been distracted by the New Day sucks chance.
Look.
American made.
Look at the power of Julius. Oh, my God. Too bad your partner
that
couldn't
boy's
help
strong.
you. There you go. Hey,
That boy's
if he
strong.
dies, he dies.
Oh,
That's
my
what they say,
God.
right?
Okay, Creed. Okay,
Oh,
Creed.
man. Get him, boys. Those are my kids. Those are my kids.
Okay.
Former tag champs, the War Raiders, taking on the Creed brothers of American Made, and Ivar flattening Julius there, the current tag champs, the New Day, with us in ringside, scouting potential competition. That big bone splash getting him.
Ivar's flying around, beating the hell out of American Made.
Our real, what? Shin kick. My 7-year-old does gymnastics too. A 7-year-old gets a little like that. No, he definitely doesn't.
You don't get rounds of applause like this. He doesn't clap till the whole place is going nuts.
Well, he weighs 330 pounds. Again, not to be celebrated. That's his issue. Oh, but is this the new soft? That is incredible. I don't know why you're making fun of a guy who weighs 330 and moves like he weighs
330.
200.
Nimble, like a ninja. Ivar, speaking of,
Oh,
look to the right.
Tag!
That's athleticism right there. Look at that.
This is impressive.
Can Ivar do that?
National champion. Oh my God.
Off the superplex, Brutus Creed. Moonsault. Cover. For the win. Kick out.
Toughness of the War Raiders showing.
As you see, the War Raiders are tough. Ivar is tough. This is why when Eric was out, he went on a tear as a singles performer. Eric is and they lost at Maiden. Look at that. And spinning side slam by Ivar, looking to make a tag to Eric, and the tag is made. And now Eric showing off his power. Toss. I wonder if he gets to it. He's got some hits on him. He can toss somebody. He can toss somebody.
Oh my God, working out on that farm. I know he works out on the farm.
But is it enough to get the title shot against the Bullets?
I guess we don't find out.
I think she's just going to give it a rematch anyway. Because of the way you want the title. But it doesn't really matter.
Earn, but you're saying give. So you don't give
Exactly.
anything.
The way you tried to beat Gunther, it didn't work.
Yeah.
Into the corner.
Almost earned a win there.
Cover by Eric. Breaking things up is Brutus Creed. Oh, with the pummel. And Brutus, the massive 282-pounder.
Acid beat in the jaw.
Julius Creed, 229.
Wow, this is awesome.
What a match. What a match. What a match.
Hey,
What a great
Look at our
match.
champion.
aren't people happy that we brought them this match?
So who
This came about because of us.
would you rather face? The best.
It's the best. I don't know how many times we got to tell you that, Mike.
We don't know who the best is going to be because people have to earn it. Why do we want to just give people title shots, Michael?
It ain't Christmas, bro.
Like, again, we don't suck. You're literally the champions. Max, Ivar, and Brutus now legal.
Lying, bro.
Uh-oh.
They lied to you.
And look at Brutus Straight! Ah, the strength. The strength of this fresh, young tag team wrestler.
They want it, man.
I
That's the
could,
kind of hunger that you look for.
I could imagine them tossing you guys around like that. I'd probably be a lot easier than Eric and Ivar.
I wouldn't go that far.
Holy hell! Ivar, oh, caught!
One step ahead, they've been doing their homework.
Caught by the Creeds! Down goes Ivar! Planted cover! That's it. Game time. He's done. Eric just saved the matchup. That was a lot.
Knee to the jaw.
Eric there for Ivar, unlike Ivar when he gets hurt.
Yeah, I know.
You saw that, right? Just point it out.
Oh, God, did you hear that? Xavier Woods going to get himself in trouble. Kobe, you might want to go help your partner.
I thought you guys were doing commentary.
Xavier Woods.
Wait a minute, Ivar going up top. Look at Kingston. Kobe Kingston on headsets. Blasting Ivar. Now the attack from behind. Kobe Kingston off a distraction from Xavier Woods. Once again, nefarious tactics by the tag team champions.
Look at the Creed brothers. Julius holding up
And
Ivar.
the Brutus fall. American made knock off the War Raiders thanks to the tag champs. I said at the top of this thing, Pat, the New Day obviously dodging the War Raiders, but now American Made has picked up the win. They can be problems for the tag champs as well.
American made. The Creed brothers are probably wondering when their tag team shots are coming. Kofi Kingston knocking Ivar off balance off the top rope. Distracted just enough for the Creed brothers to take advantage. Brutus ball to Ivar. And down go War Raiders to the delight of our champs, the New Day.
Big win for the Creed brothers. You have to wonder, will they get a future tag team championship opportunity?
You know, they probably feel like they got one up on us out there tonight. They probably feel like they got us backed against the wall. They might even feel like they're winning this battle. Maybe they feel like I've underestimated them. They have no idea what I'm capable of. Ron, I got one more thing I'd like you to do tonight before we take off. Have some fun.
Well, you're going to hear it later in the show, but I wanted you to hear it. He's the world heavyweight champion. Jey Uso saw him earlier tonight coming in the aid of Sami Zayn and CM Punk. The champ's on his way out here tonight. We're in Louisville, Kentucky tonight for Monday Night Raw live on Netflix. And, you know, Sam Roberts, Megan Moran can have a lot to talk about tomorrow as they dive into everything Monday Night Raw, the WWE, and the Raw Recap brought to you by Fanatics. Available every Tuesday on WWE's YouTube and all audio platforms. Wherever you get your podcasts, this week's guest is spectacular. Well, Pat and I have the privilege of being here here last week for what ended up being a spectacular main event between Jey Uso and Seth Rollins. Jey's first title defense of the World Heavyweight Championship. Things broke down in the end. Nonetheless, Jey was still the champion. But it is what happened after Raw went off the air that really took us by surprise. I'll show you. It was a cheap shot. The blindside attack by that man, Logan Paul, on Jey Uso. 16 million social media views 12 hours after this attack.
I have something that I want, which means I'm going to take it from you. So start paying attention, because your world title is mine, Jey.
It had not only 16 million in 12 hours, but nearly 30 million overall since that assault last week on Monday Night Raw. Now, because of that, this is what's going to happen a week from Saturday. You and I will be there on NBC, 8 Eastern, Saturday night's main event. Jey Uso defends his World Heavyweight title against Logan Paul. Jey, get it done again. Champion, taking on all comers as we saw last week. Looks like I got that down.
Hey, I'm pretty good at it. Not bad for you. What a great night to be Jey Uso, our world champion.
Makes his way to the ring.
Because he's earned this. And this WWE Universe respects the hell out of that. His journey, his fight, his story. His name, baby!
I'm still good. You know what they want, Cole? One more yeet, they say. Encore time. Lighters to the sky.
That warnish.
The universe is champ. I said the World Heavyweight Champion, main event, Jey Uso, is now in your... Got a lot going on. Big target on my big back. But let me get something off my big chest. Hey, Logan Paul. You talking out the side of your neck, who's saying I'm not championship material. Say I got a glass jaw. He keep on ducking me. Keep on sneaking me. But look though. At Saturday night main event, it's me and you, Moose. Yeah. Face to face. Alright? Face to face. Two-time world shocker. The arena shaker. I promise you this. After that Saturday night, I still will be your world. Well, the former World Heavyweight Champion, the man that Jey Uso beat back at WrestleMania, the man who put Pat McAfee through a war this past Saturday night, the ring general Gunther. This man's aura is for real. When you stand within a few feet of him, you can sense it. 6'4", 250 pounds. An absolute punisher. I wasn't going to say it. We did not. The unimaginable came true. Jey Uso, World Heavyweight Champion. No, the first time since the moment that we meet again. You mean the moment where I made you tap out? You know, Jay, I understand what you're doing here because I know what it's like to be a champion. 80% of my time in that company, I've been a champion, so I understand. I understand there's a lot of pressure on you, but just because I understand doesn't mean my opinion you've changed. I can feel this position is not natural to you. Because unlike me, you are not a natural champion. And since you like to run your mouth a lot, I'm actually quite surprised that you haven't spread the news yet. So let that pleasure be mine. Because as Adam Pearce told you before you walked down here, the winner out of you and Logan will have the honor to hand over the World Heavyweight Championship to its rightful owner, me, Gunther. Jay, in 1 month from now, on June 9th in Phoenix, Arizona, I will challenge the winner out of you and Logan for the World Heavyweight Championship. And Jay, I really do hope it's you. Because I would love nothing more than to shut you and all those people up for good. I would love nothing more to get in that ring with you again, outclass you, and remind you where your place is. Jay, hold on. Remind me of my place. My place? I'm in my place. This is my place. I run this place with this on my arm. I'm a head of the YouTuber. And then me and the ring general, we gonna run it back. And I'm gonna walk in this match the same way I walked out of WrestleMania. World Heavyweight Champion. 4 letters. 1 word.
A fired up Jey Uso, oozing with confidence. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Because Uso has to go through Logan Paul a week from Saturday. That's Saturday night's main event. Because the winner of that match will face the ring general Gunther 4 weeks from tonight for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Logan Paul could shock the world like he's done plenty of times. And whoever walks out of Saturday night's main event has an absolute problem in Phoenix, Arizona, and the ring general waiting.
Busy month for the World Heavyweight Champion. Enjoy it while you can.
I tried to show Roxanne respect last week. Julian, Roxanne も才能はあるのかもしれないけど、they don't deserve any respect. Tonight, 私がレッスルメニアでビアンカとミアにやったように、あんたたち2人にも同じことを教えてあげる。Nobody in this division can stop me. Nobody in this division will ever take this championship from you. Sky!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, our main event tonight, the current women's world champion, Io Sky, teams with a former world champion in Rhea Ripley to take on 2 women who I believe will both be world champions one day. Roxanne Perez and Julia, a big-time tag team match in our main event later on tonight, live on Netflix.
Roxanne and Julia, main event, Monday Night Raw. NXT girls taking over.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the wrestling world lost a trailblazer over the weekend. Legendary ECW superstar Sabu. He was a hardcore extraordinaire. He passed away at the age of 60. A 2-time ECW world champion.
Damn, that
with a
sucks.
legendary rivalry with a friend of mine named Taz.
I was incredibly lucky to grow up during the era of ECW. Obviously, we all had our own trampoline wrestling associations around the country, and we all followed the way of the ECW superstars. And what Sabu did every time he performed was put his life on the line for everybody's entertainment. We are forever grateful for his service to this industry.
We all remember Sabu tonight.
send our condolences to his family and friends. Ladies and gentlemen, WWE is coming to LA on Saturday, June 7th with Worlds Collide at Kia Forum and Money in the Bank and Intuit-Dome. Individual event tickets are on sale now via Ticketmaster. Let's head over to our broadcast colleague, Jackie Redmond.
Cole, Pat, thank you so much. I'm backstage with Ludwig Kaiser. Ludwig, thank you for the time. You know, last year was such a breakout year for you. You had wins over the likes of Sheamus, Braun Breaker. I mean, you were a top contender for the Intercontinental Championship, but we're almost halfway through 2025, and it feels like we haven't seen you in competition all that much. So I guess my question, Ludwig, maybe another time.
Make sure he doesn't come. Get him back. Hey, make sure he goes.
Hey, stay down. We'll get you some help.
What happened? Jay, we need Matt over here. Matt, hey, Mark. Matt, get a medic. Get a medic. Get a medic. Come on.
Well, obviously, that is what Seth Rollins told Braun Breaker to do. Nonetheless, Monday Night Raw is live tonight on Netflix. It's presented by Snickers.
Hey, Russo. 9.5 was a Braun Breaker. You saw CM Punk and Sami Zayn have that moment of recognition.
Representing the Judgment Day, weighing at 190 pounds, Finn Balor!
Well, this is an interesting story that's been developing between Finn Balor and, of course, the rest of Judgment Day, Pat. AJ Styles had some things to say about Dominic Mysterio in recent weeks, so Dominic asked Finn Balor if Finn would take care of the AJ Styles problem. Finn seemed to get a bit taken aback by that, maybe even insulted by the fact that he had to clean up Dominic's problems, and then he said, I'm just kidding with you, kid. I'll help you do it.
Well, the Judgment Day operate in strange ways, and JD McDonough and Carlito are out here, obviously, with Finn Balor.
Is it odd that the Intercontinental Champion Dominic's not out here?
Yeah, that's kind of what I was alluding to. Where's Dom?
We know he's here. We saw him earlier. JD, where's Dom? Where's Dom? Well, he's obviously ignoring us.
JD, great work with the time zone. Where is Dom? Where's Dom?
Where's Dom?
Where's Dom? No answers from anybody here. They had to have heard us. They're feet away.
Well, we're in the Eastern time zone tonight. That flash was in the Central time zone, so past Dom's still screwed up.
Yeah, who knows what time zone Dom's in, to be honest with you.
His opponent from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing at 220 pounds, the phenomenal AJ Styles!
For the fourth time, these two men will go one-on-one here tonight. The first time they ever met in WWE back in October 2017 at the TLC Premium Live event. These two former leaders of the Bullet Club go one-on-one again here tonight.
These are global superstars here, the best of the best, the phenomenal one, AJ Styles, working on a Raw against Finn Balor.
Now, there's been a lot of rumblings back in the locker room area that Finn Balor is extremely
us a part of the problem of Judgment Day. There are no leaders. And what if one of them's a champion and everybody else isn't?
Balor, the former Universal Champion, against the two-time former WWE Champion and AJ Styles. Two of all-time greats, and not exaggerating that, folks, in the ring right now.
AJ Styles, Finn Balor, Monday Night Raw. Let's go.
AJ Styles, sick and tired of listening to Dominic run his mouth. You know, Dominic, listen, I'll give him all the props in the world. His in-ring work has improved dramatically. But ever since he has won the Intercontinental Championship, he has been insufferable as ever. He's already called himself the greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time.
And the greatest Mysterio of all time, the greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time. He's bossing people around in the Judgment Day, and for some reason it feels like the people love it. Great wrestling here out of AJ Styles and Finn Balor.
AJ take down a Balor now, controlling this matchup. Balor trying to fight out of it.
A lot of one-upsmanship here.
Great switch by Balor there. JD McDonough, Carlito at ringside in support of Balor of the Judgment Day.
And a half a century of experience right now in the ring on Monday Night Raw.
I think AJ Styles may be making a play for the Intercontinental title.
As he should.
AJ's won it once in his career. Balor, two-time Intercontinental Champion, is AJ Styles since Balor outside of the ring.
Finn Balor probably wants a shot at that Intercontinental title as well, deep down.
I'm sure he does.
Hello everyone, how you doing?
Dominic thinks about that.
Just on here looking for someone that likes the same things I do. I love watching anime. I love playing in Pokemon card tournaments or Magic the Gathering tournaments. I'm a professional DJ. I also like to write music and poetry. And I love to play board games, card games, video games. If you want to know, if you want to know any more, and chat, hit me up.
Balor obviously has the numbers game, but inside the ring, one with a phenomenal one.
Floated into the cover and got a kick out at one. Looking. The knee right to the spine of Balor.
Hey, how's everyone doing?
Styles been doing that for decades.
Just looking to see if anyone would like to chat.
Very comfortable
Hit me up.
for good reason. Body slam. AJ Styles listening to Louisville.
Styles caught Balor. Balor tries to back to his feet, get some relief here.
The hang time from AJ Styles on that knee. Finn Balor takes advantage of the time. Little kick to the gut. Ooh, big chop. I'll tell you, those do not feel good.
Yeah, chest shows it. Get another chop by AJ and another one to Balor. Balor though, hanging AJ up on the top rope.
Good, very crafty veterans in the ring right now. Finn Balor showcasing that. Get a chance to breathe. Tonight's main event is going to be spectacular.
Coming up in a matter of minutes. Rhea and Io together as a team against Roxanne and Julia. Man, what a future for those two women.
Absolutely. Already main event Raw is Finn Balor.
Hey everyone, how you doing? Just looking for someone with the same interest as me. If you'd like to know more about me, just hit me up. Thanks. Okay, whatever.
Exactly how to control the
I ain't
pace in
doing
the
shit.
ring.
I was going to stretch him out a little bit.
Downward stretch perhaps on Styles.
Throwing the elbow.
Right into the ribs.
Finn Balor. Excruciating pain as Finn Balor is enjoying it all. AJ Styles going.
Hi.
Yeah, mocking Styles and AJ trying to fight out.
Oh, knee.
Hi, how you doing?
Louisville
My name is
fans
Jeremy.
trying to get AJ back into this. Styles now with a hip toss. And a clothesline, and here comes Styles.
Hey, how you doing? My name is Jeremy. I'm into card games, video games, board games, and just being a big nerd.
AJ Styles catching a second win.
Out of the corner, Balor now up on Styles' shoulders. Vintage Styles there, dropping Balor on the back of his head, cover, hook to the leg, and a kick out by Finn.
First out of AJ Styles can end any matches. JD McDonough, Carlito, Rock Roll. And Balor struggling to get to his feet. AJ Styles says, I'll help.
Well, now, once again, we were wondering when this was going to happen. JD McDonough up on the apron, causing the first distraction of this matchup. AJ back to his attention to Balor. Balor rolls him up, though. Maybe playing possum to take advantage, but a kick out. Now Balor, since it's over, Styles, though, able to slip underneath and deliver the kick.
Great film study from AJ Styles.
Now AJ strikes the kicks by Styles. Bell, both men down the center of the ring. Styles and Balor on high above the ring. Over 11,000 looking on tonight in Louisville for Monday Night Raw. We're live on Netflix. And Styles hooking Balor here. And there is a superplex from the top by Styles. Both men are down. Impact to the back of the neck of Balor.
This has been an all-out war. The superplex being added to it is just so apropos. AJ Styles, Finn Balor pulling out all of the stops.
Carlito, McDonough looking on from the Judgment Day.
This is awesome. Left and center.
Now Balor and Styles exchanging blows, back to their feet. AJ with a right gut punch by Balor. Another right hand by Styles.
AJ still standing.
Oh, and Balor with a premature celebration and may have caught him. Oh, intercepted. Great counter by Styles. Look at the calf crusher. Look at the calf crusher on Balor.
It's in the middle of the ring. It's deep.
It was a great counter by AJ. Into the calf crusher. Balor's in trouble now. Will Balor tap out? Trying to drag himself to the bottom rope and force a break. Fingertips away now for Balor. And he forces the break.
God, Finn Balor needed it. Judgment Day knew that was going to be it. AJ Styles so damn phenomenal. Catches the Pele kick into the calf crusher. Almost makes Finn Balor tap out with Judgment Day looking on.
Now, look at how AJ goes right back to the now injured left leg of Balor.
Wait a minute.
Finn, though, back to the middle of the ring. Drops Styles, now Finn's back in control. Buys himself a little bit of time to regroup here.
Gives himself a little bit of space. Smart decision by Finn Balor. He's got to be hobbled. Maybe on one wheel for the rest of the way.
Finn targeting Styles. Styles is ready. And he needs him on a clothesline. And Balor with a sling blade. Man, talk about evenly matched.
Absolutely.
And Balor drops Styles in the corner.
AJ Styles is right where Finn wants him to be.
In the drop zone. Balor to the top. Nobody home. Styles rolls out of harm's way again. The bad leg that Styles worked the calf pressure on gives out for Balor.
Somebody has slowed him down on his way up to the top. Gave AJ Styles enough time. Now he's back to the same calf crusher.
Yeah, Styles right back to the same submission move, center of the ring, and more damage being done to the leg. Balor, though,
Trying to roll through. AJ Styles caught him.
AJ now. Oh, and a Styles clash!
Out of nowhere.
AJ Styles stacking on Balor, who happens to kick it too. It was the positioning. He hit the Styles clash, but it was, I don't think he got quite all of it here, Pat.
Well, he floated into that very quickly. It looked like Finn Balor was pinned. Just ate the mat.
But Balor able to kick out of the Styles Indeed it is. The WWE fans showing their appreciation for these two great athletes here tonight.
Those chants have been said to these two men around the globe. Oh, now this bad apple Carlito.
Oh, Styles is going for the traditional Styles clash. Carlito had the referee distracted. AJ makes McDonough pay. Now Styles out on the apron. Balor trying to take advantage. And Styles with a sliding knee.
Handles Judgment Day. Can he finish pin?
Styles again for the phenomenal forearm caught by Balor. And Balor now. Oh, and he crashed that 1080 cover out on Styles. Hook to the leg. Almost having a kick out. And look who's here.
Yeah!
Takes out Carlito. Pento's Judgment Day alive. Till the world backbreaker. Oh! Mexican destroyer to Carlito. And Balor watching all that action transpire. Phenomenal forearm by Styles. Hey, Judgment Day was messing around through a lot of that matchup, and Penta made sure the sides are even, and AJ Styles picks up the win.
Penta coming out and taking care of Judgment Day with a Mexican destroyer on the outside. Led way to the phenomenal forearm from AJ Styles that put Finn out.
1, 2, 3. And we thought it was over when Balor hit the 1916, but AJ Styles able to capitalize on Penta getting involved to put Balor away and pick up the victory here tonight.
Too sweet here. Go watch AJ and Finn battle. Thanks to Penta, AJ picks up the win.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Money in the Bank is presented by Cash App, your financial tag team partner. Cash App is always in your corner. You know, Backlash Saturday was a tremendous premium live event. We talked about the Pat Gunther match. Of course, John Cena and Randy Orton saw that earlier on. But what about one of the matches that might have stolen the show? It was for the Intercontinental Championship. Lyra Valkyria against the man, Becky Lynch. This was a tremendous battle where Lyra Valkyria really came into her own on Saturday night.
Yeah, Lyra Valkyria has been putting on an absolute show since she arrived here on Raw and taking on Becky Lynch, one of her mentors and idols.
Yeah, perhaps with a broken nose, Lyra able to pick up the win, and then a very upset and frustrated Becky Lynch attacking Lyra Valkyria with a disarmer. And there is the man, very disgruntled after what broke down Saturday night. Becky Lynch is here, live. Ladies and gentlemen, Monday Night Raw on Netflix tonight is in Kentucky's largest city. This is Louisville. 10th time in its history the city has hosted Monday Night Raw. The first time in 3 years we've been here for Monday night. Meanwhile, in the ring is a very disgruntled Becky Lynch.
shot of tequila and bask in their brilliance. Me! And, because even after everything that Lyra has done to me after she came out week after week and attacked my character, the person that I am, I still made her the best version of herself. I gave her the best match of her career. And in just 3 weeks of standing on the outskirts of my spotlight, she has never mattered more than she does right now in her entire life, and it is not even close. But when the bell rang after the match, I didn't hear defeat. No. What I heard was an alarm ringing in my ear, and I realized how much I had been manipulated, not just by Lyra, but by all of you. Do you want to know? Do you want to know why I walked away from this for almost a year? Because you asked me to. The last time that I won the World Championship, I felt it. I heard the reaction. I saw all your comments online, and so I stepped away, because if I'm not here to win World Championships, then why am I here? But hey, no, look, I've always been for the people. I've always been for the people, so whatever you want, because hey, man, I have you to thank for my career, right? You guys, you carried me on your shoulders into the main event of WrestleMania. You saw yourselves in me. I was you, you were me. We were in this together, right? But then something happened. I won, and you couldn't see yourselves in me anymore, because you can't recognize success, because all you know is failure.
Jeez.
And yeah, you hate what you cannot understand. You wanna know something? When I was at one of my friends, they asked me, they said, "Hey, do you miss it?" And I had a thought. I said, "Hey, no, I do. I miss being in the ring. But it's weird. I like myself more." And I didn't understand what I was saying, but now I do, because I wasn't captured by all of you. No, I didn't have to listen to you tell me who I am and what I'm about. I didn't have to listen to all of your lies. The same lies that I hear repeated from the one person that I had hoped for in this business. I didn't have to spin my wheels trying to prove myself that I wasn't what you say I am, but that all changes. Because from now on, whatever you say I am, I am. So I'm selfish? Yes, I am. I'm greedy? Yes, I am. I'm cutthroat? Yes, I am. And all those girls in the back that were happy I was gone, that thought it was safe because the fire had gone out of Becky Lynch, well, they're finally gonna realize what it's like to be held down by the man.
Well, one thing I'll say is, apparently the fire hasn't gone out of Becky Lynch.
You say I am whatever you say I am. If I wasn't, then why would you say I am? And the man wants to get back on top. Clearly.
I didn't want to do that, Norris. I don't want to do any of this. All I want is just go home and be rich. But I was once programmed by lesser people too. And I can't leave my brothers until you all wake these people care that each night your choice is to hurt or be hurt. Last week, Tozawa stepped up to me, and the crowd cheered him on, waltzing him straight into the flat line. And yet, you still seek their approval. That is because you let the sheep control the wolves. Get up off your knees, man! Don't you see that their cheers is like a stone to a blade? But I can see right through them. That's why they keep mocking me by chanting my name. But I will reclaim my own day once my job here is done. But until that day, remember this, my brothers. You will hurt me to hurt you. But I would rather you fall at my hand than fall out into the abyss.
Okay, Pierce. Yes, sir. I will lose them.
Come on, Adam, think about it. You can do this.
Tozawa-san, I respect the hell out of you, okay, and that's brave, but I just can't give you a match with Rusev. You're not medically clear. It's not clear, guys. You can totally not clear. I will be soon. I know you will be, and when you are, we will revisit this conversation. I give you my word.
Tozawa!
How are you doing, fella? Fair play to man for never backing down. And I know when you are cleared, you're gonna give the herring and Hagatol hell, yeah? Respect, man. Thanks, guys. Here, grab a sec. You can. What a return last week. No, fella, I needed that, man. I was just dying to get back to work. Yeah, I'll be honest, I needed to shake off that ring rust. What rust? Well, you know, it's all in the head, fella, but I'll be honest, I want to keep that momentum going, so how about it, right? Think about this, yeah? Next week, Celtic Warrior faces the bouncing wallaby waster, Grayson Waller. You know what? Consider that official, because that sounds like a banger. Thanks for speaking my language, fella. That's great feedback. Glad to have you.
Sheamus actually carries that shillelagh everywhere. Absolutely. Bangers only with Sheamus, and next week, Grayson Waller is going to have to get into one. Well, Monday Night Raw live on Netflix next week in the beautiful city of Greenville, South Carolina. And what a lineup. This coming Friday on SmackDown, qualifying matches begin for Money in the Bank, and they continue right here next Monday night on Raw, Money in the Bank. Well, if you win that, you can punch yourself a ticket to a World Championship opportunity sometime down the road. Also next week, because of what transpired just a little bit earlier on, AJ Styles teams with Penta. What a team that's going to be to take on Finn Balor and JD McDonough of Judgment Day. You said it, Pat, it is going to be a banger. Sheamus, the Celtic Warrior, back in action. You can thank Austin Theory for this against Grayson Waller, one-on-one next week. And hey, we're being told this match was just made by our general manager moments ago. It is not for the World Championship, but it is the champ Jey Uso versus Braun Breaker. The dogs are going to be barking in South Carolina as main event Jey Uso and Braun Breaker fight on Raw.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Tokyo, Japan, Julia.
Pat, I cannot wait for this. The Monday Night Raw in-ring debut of Beautiful Madness, the former NXT Women's Champion, Julia. I said this earlier. Julia and Roxanne Perez are going to dominate this business for years to come. They team up next against the world champion Sky, the former champ Rhea Ripley, in our main event on Raw. Hey, a lot to talk about tomorrow for Sam Roberts and Megan Morant. as they have Raw Recap brought to you by Fanatics, available every Tuesday on WWE's YouTube and all audio platforms, wherever you get your podcasts. This week's guest, the spectacular Penta. Speaking of spectacular, to the great women in the WWE today, Roxanne Perez and Julia, teaming up here tonight on the main event.
And your opponents, first from Tokyo, Japan, she is the Women's World Champion, Io Sky!
Did you hear that ovation for Io Sky when she walked out here tonight? The Women's World Champion who took the title from her partner tonight, Rhea Ripley, and then defended it in a triple threat match in WrestleMania.
Io Sky, obviously our champion for good reason. One of the best in the world and has been for some time.
Of course, made her name in Japan, much like her counterpart, Julia, did tonight. Now on top of the world on the women's division here on Monday Night Raw.
Watching her team up with the anomaly from Australia is certainly going to be something here tonight. We're going to have to represent here for Monday Night Raw.
Yeah.
Last week Rhea was in Australia doing a promotional tour in her homeland for the big events coming up in Perth in October. And, well, Julia and Roxanne would take advantage of that, taking out Io Sky last week. Rhea told me earlier today, Roxanne and Julia picked the wrong week to mess around.
Louisville's response, but Molly has been deafening here tonight.
Rhea's made it very clear to Io Sky, hey, I respect you. We'll fight together against a common enemy, but she has not forgotten about the world title that Io Sky has around her waist.
Rhea Ripley's used to having gold around her waist, but she's okay to kick some NXT ass here on a Monday with Io Sky.
The current world champion Io Sky, the former world champion Rhea Ripley, against two of the hottest up-and-coming stars in the business today, Roxanne Perez and Julia, in our main event of Monday Night Raw. So Io Sky going to start things off with Roxanne Perez tonight. They had a tremendous matchup last week, and Roxanne was trying to get out of harm's way, and Io Sky says not so fast.
Roxanne might have done that on purpose, though. The Prodigy always has a plan, seemingly.
Yeah, the former two-time NXT Women's Champion. And there's Io Sky taking Roxanne down, and Roxanne turns the tables. Roxanne, a former tag champ as well.
Look how physical we have here at the beginning of this fight.
Well, Roxanne and Julia have done a lot to Io and even Rhea over the past few weeks. Covered out by the champ and a kick out by Perez.
And these NXT girls don't give a single damn about anybody but themselves. We don't give a damn was the actual quote about Io Sky and Rhea Ripley's legacy and everything.
Now the side headlock applied to Perez. Roxanne Perez, known as the Prodigy, 15 years old. She would start her career training with a Booker T in Houston, Texas. Well-documented story of a 10-hour bus ride on weekends to be able to train.
Certainly loves the business and has taken to it quickly. As her and Julia making a name for themselves quickly here. On Raw.
Now, double team action. Roxanne and Julia working well together as they send Roxanne into the corner.
Great tag team work here by Julia and Roxanne.
And here's Julia, known as Beautiful Madness. And Roxanne Perez with a cheap shot. As Julia was dealing with referee Jessica Carr. And Rhea Ripley now.
Could have said, oh, that's cute.
Gonna make Roxanne pay.
Cheap shot by partner.
Drop kick by Ripley.
Holy hell, did you see?
Now, the official, Jessica Carr, trying to separate Rhea Ripley and get her back out to the apron. And Julia now making Io Sky pay. Julia, former World of Stardom champion. Wonder World of Stardom championship holder as well. And Io Sky. What a move as she delivers a drop kick to Julia. Julia, one time former NXT Women's Champion. Tag made. Well, no. Thought the tag was made, but Roxanne Perez. Better move by Perez.
And the Prodigy was ready. Oh, a big slap to Mommy. That ain't gonna do much but wake her up, I think.
Yeah, now the mocking Rhea Ripley, and I'm not quite sure that was the right move by Roxanne Perez. She's gutsy, but we get herself in a little bit of trouble here. Julia caught. Perez drives Ripley. Spine first to the post.
Great teamwork out of Roxanne and Julia.
And now Io Sky with a suicide dive. And Julia with a drop kick. Their bodies everywhere. Wild action here in our main event. Roxanne Perez with a unique move here on Io Sky.
Rhea desperately trying to get into the match. Io needs a tag. Julia and Roxanne have been in complete control. Snapmare by Io Sky. Separates a little bit.
A little bit of separation. Roxanne trying to prevent Io from making the tag. Realizes they don't want Rhea in the ring. To no avail. Sky's almost there. Julia makes the tag. Julia sit out of the ring. Io gets to Rhea Ripley.
Mommy's home.
Well, I guess Julia didn't make the tag. Roxanne's still legal.
Doesn't matter. Mommy's about to
Release German suplex by Ripley.
jump. Rhea Ripley.
And there's the power of the Eradicator.
A one-of-one.
Razor's edges. She sent Perez almost fully across the ring. Follows it onto the basement dropkick. Caught by Ripley. And a kick at it, too, by Perez.
There you go. Rhea Ripley. Almost ending this thing as soon as she gets in. Razor's edge across the ring to Roxanne Perez. I have no idea how she kicked out of that. Just like Rhea Ripley was excited she could inflict more pain.
And the Let's Go Mommy chants here tonight in Louisville. But Perez, just feisty, just continues to fight back into this.
Just put a left boot on the button.
Yeah, but Perez may make her pay here. I should say Rhea may make Perez pay. It does, bouncing her off the top turnbuckle.
Rhea's so explosive. Just one slight mistake and Mommy's going to take advantage.
Oh, not from up there. Dangerous position here for Roxanne Perez. She lands on the apron and then delivers a blow of her own.
A glancing blow, and then she delivers a solid shot to Rhea's jaw.
Wow!
Hurricane Rana. Roxanne Perez.
Quickly into the cover. I love that by Roxanne. Her wasted motion went right for the cover there to try to put Rhea away.
And kind of smother Rhea as you have her down.
Oh, headbutt by Julia. Kick to the face. Now the double team by Perez and Julia.
Look at this.
Tag made.
Working in perfect unison. Julia and Roxanne.
Off that snap suplex, Perez now.
Oh, I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself?
Cover now by Perez. Is it enough to
by Julia and Roxanne. Beating down Rhea Ripley. Very rare that we see this.
And again, this is a non-stop offense by Perez. She hasn't given Rhea Ripley any space to breathe.
No time to breathe. Stay on her. If you have an advantage over Rhea Ripley, an advantage over Mommy, you need to stay on her. Because we all know that Mommy can flip the script.
Now Roxanne focused on Ripley in the corner. A big running uppercut.
Why did she roll for once another?
Oh, this time Rhea Ripley able to pick her out of the sky. And face first goes Perez. Rhea now trying to dig down deep and make it to the champ in the corner.
Rhea with a desperation dump of Roxanne. Io Sky desperately wanting to get into the fight.
Roxanne trying to make a tag to Julia. And does. Julia's legal. And so is Io Sky, the world champion. And the genius of the Sky now looks to pick up the pace.
With her right hand, such a clean uppercut. The genius of the Sky.
Caught Julia. Io gonna go where she's comfortable up to the top rope. Sky with a missile drop kick.
Kick off, flip up. Io Sky. Louisville's winner.
And Roxanne Perez tried to blindside Io, but oh, down goes Rhea. What a DDT by Perez. This is a basement drop kick by Sky. Julia roll up, they have her here. Shoulders down, looking for the victory. Sky's got a kick.
Julia.
We're gonna put Io Sky away. Middle of the ring. Sky able to counter into a waist lock. Standing switch by Julia. Sky rolls through, stopped in the midsection.
Great wrestling here from Julia and Io Sky. Where are we headed, Cole?
Gonna go up top, the genius of the Sky, ready to fly. Over the outside, cover. Hook of the leg. Perez saves the matchup.
Roxanne Perez now. Not the legal competitor, but certainly enough to.
Look at the side Russian leg sweep again. And Sky this time, able to counter.
Oh, back from Io Sky.
And now a double team. Rhea using Io as a battering ram.
And Io's heels through Julia's chest.
Roxanne was looking for pop rocks, and it didn't work out. Io Sky. Drop kick off the top rope.
Jeez. So much damage being inflicted. We're a team that's doing this together, says Io and Rhea.
Rhea to the apron. Io Sky now, and then Ripley taken out by Julia.
We're about to see something special from Rhea and Io.
Io trying to knock Perez away. She did successfully. Julia, though. Top rope's got Io hooked. Dangerous move here from the top rope by Julia.
So impressive.
And Julia looking to put Io Sky away.
Power of Julia.
Cover, hook of the leg. Roxanne Perez.
Io Ripley. Io Sky.
Perez up from underneath the bottom rope, and now Roxanne with that missile drop kick to Rhea. And Rhea with a kick out of Perez.
These four women are beating the hell out of each other.
Yeah, tremendous tag team match tonight. Julia with a knee to Ripley.
No idea who has the current advantage.
Maybe Io Sky now off that backbreaker.
Here's that Io Sky. Powered off the chance from Louisville.
Io into the corner, walks out to the apron by Julia. Io now gonna climb to the top. Rhea makes the tag. Sky up over the top. Rhea Ripley's legal. I don't think Julia realizes it. Oh my goodness! Roxanne Roxanne just took out Julia thanks to Ripley. Now, yelling at Julia, Roxanne didn't realize what happened, but
Ripley outsmarted.
oh, what a headbutt.
Clean headbutt to Julia from Mommy.
Oh, and down goes Julia off Riptide.
Nice.
Well, Julia and Roxanne have nothing to be ashamed about tonight. They took the world champ and the former world champ to the limit here tonight, but Io and Rhea just a little bit tougher in this matchup to pick up the victory in our main event.
What a great main event we had. So much damage inflicted on both sides. Great tag team wrestling displayed. And in the end, Rhea and Io Sky outsmart Julia and Roxanne. Headbutt into the Eradicator as Io Sky makes sure Roxanne Perez couldn't interfere. Stacks up Julia.